You were glowing.
Thank
How
you.
are we feeling?
Feeling good. You know, baby number 4 on the way.
Even saying that, like, what does that mean? Did you always know you wanted 4?
It's wild because, you know, my grandma, she had 4 children and she was such an inspiration to me. But she had boys and girls, 2 of each. And now I have 4 boys.
4 boys. Oh boy, oh
mom,
boy.
Boy mom.
Such a blessing.
It
Does
is.
this pregnancy feel different than the others?
I say each one feels a little different and I have different cravings. Like right now I'm craving a lot of citrus.
Ooh.
Like grapefruit and oranges and those type of things.
Okay, why was I craving bacon, egg, and cheeses? Like, I need the healthy cravings back in my day. That's interesting.
Yeah.
Do you feel like you're carrying differently, or does your body feel different this time? I popped.
I
Once you
popped.
have that first, you pop quick.
Yeah, well with the 4th I'm like, literally the day like I found out I was pregnant, I remember looking in the mirror going, I think we might need to do a test.
I know this body.
I was like, feels like I'm pregnant.
Are the boys excited for their little
They're
brother?
so excited. They love it. They're just like a little team together. They love each other. They all play together, and I get teary thinking about it, but that could be the hormones.
Hormones. Yes. How are you doing with that? I was a roller coaster.
I feel pretty good. I mean, I feel like it's all part of it, right?
Yes.
And it's just embracing those moments. And I mostly will get teary about happy things.
Yes.
And just having that gratitude. You know, I feel like it's a miracle. Every baby is such a blessing. So I feel really lucky.
I love their names.
Yes.
So have you been holding on to a girl's names? Because I had all these extra boy names on my front.
Yeah, I'm excited to hear about that. But with boys' names, they've been like, with the last 2, with my husband, they're family names. Hart and Miles.
I love.
And so we're trying to think of a family name now for this little guy.
It's so funny just with the 4th, because
And
I'm
then,
sure.
and then with Flynn, you know, his dad wanted to call him Errol, like Errol Flynn.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah.
That's great.
And I said, well, what about Flynn? He's like, oh, yeah, good. I was like, great.
And there's a special middle name.
Kerr.
That's
Oh,
Kerr.
so yes, because I have one with Orlando and then the 3 now with
Yes.
Evan. And so my first child is Flynn Christopher, after my boyfriend who died.
I think that's so beautiful.
Yeah. And I remember writing a letter to him just saying, like, you know, my first child will have a name after you. And so that's when I told Orlando about it. He was like, that's so nice, you know, and we're still very close with their family. And they were just over visiting for my birthday.
I think that is so beautiful. You have this aura about you, Miranda, with everything you do. And I want to compliment you the same way you are with Orlando and Katy, the way you guys join together to raise this beautiful. I think everybody can learn from that.
Yeah.
Any advice to anybody going through that, or why does it work for you two?
Well, when Orlando and I separated, we just said, listen, at the end of the day, the most important thing is that Flynn's needs come first, not ours. So whatever we do, is this in the best interest of Flynn? And that's kind of how we've navigated it. And it's incredible because, you know, now with Evan as my partner for the last 9 years, and now we have our family, and Katy and Orlando have Daisy. It's like we're a blended family.
Well, you're leading by example. I think that is so beautiful. As a mother myself,
Yeah.
I love to brag about that to all my friends.
And we go on family vacations together. We enjoy each other's company. It's great.
See, that's all you, though. That's your aura you're putting out there with all this, with I love.
It's a teamwork.
How's your husband feeling about the 4th baby?
He's so excited. He's always wanted a big family, and you know, he has 2 sisters, so this is different for him having
The ball club.
all the boys, yeah. So it's good though. It's good.
Well, your 5th baby is Cora Organics.
Exactly.
I'm completely obsessed.
Yes.
Tell me about the origin story of this. How did all this come about?
So this started, so my mum, she had cancer in her spleen. And so as a family, we had to look at everything we were putting on our skin, in our bodies, you know, like what we were eating, even cleaning products, everything. And then what we found out is what you put on your skin sinks directly into your bloodstream. And that's why when you're pregnant, you have to be even more cautious of what you're putting on your skin. And they tell you that at the doctors, like there are certain things you can and can't use. And so for us, it was just quite an eye-opener to see that a lot of the products we were using were potentially contributing to her illness.
Wow.
And so we did a huge clean out of all of our products. And I wasn't able to find anything that was truly certified organic. And that's when I came up with the idea to create my own. firstly for our own needs, that we wanted it for our family. And then my mama even, she had rosacea on her nose, and she was using the Noni Glow face oil, and it completely cured it during the testing phase when I was like...
Is your mom okay, by the way, with everything?
Yeah, she's good.
Ooh, knock on wood. Okay.
My mom's great. So she ended up having to have her spleen removed. And then, you know, it amplified our passion for health and wellness.
And you had to do it yourself because you're one of the original
Pioneers
for clean beauty. Back then, nobody was really doing it.
No.
But the way, before we even started, you came out with your own homemade spray stuff. Like you really, this is
to
part
clean,
of your, it smelled great. We got to market that one too. But I'm saying like, this is who you are.
Yes.
And I love that it's always been.
Yeah.
So this is great.
It definitely is an extension of who I am. And with these products, I've just put my whole heart and soul into it. And from the beginning, I've owned 95% of the company. I had one 5% investor, and I haven't taken a cent out of the company because it is like my child. I put all my love and care, and I work with the best chemists to create high quality products that are actually healthy for people and results driven. Like these results are blowing people away. So
is there something behind the name?
Cora? So Cora was all about, when I was thinking of a name, I just thought taking care of your mind, body, and like skin. Like what is that kind of taking care of all of it? Not just putting something on your skin. You know, first of all, I wanted it to be certified organic, results driven, but then I wanted an extra layer underneath to take care of yourself, like your mind and your body. So there's a positive affirmation on the back of each product. We use essential oils, we don't use fragrance, for their sensorial benefits, for their energetic benefits, and then we infuse all of our products with crystals.
See, and there's crystals everywhere. By the way, you were
crystals
talking, I just
everywhere.
lost myself in your skin. It's so glowy and dewy. Now, is
It's
it
a little warm in here.
No, it looks good. Are you good? How's the baby? Is it true with your husband? You were like, okay, let's fix this. Because my husband, I started to use this on him, and it's fantastic.
Yes. Every day, my husband uses this scrub in
I
the
love that you
shower.
said your skin's a little flaky, honey. I got you covered.
When I first met him, I was like, you know what? I have something for you. First of all, I started him on the Noni Glow face oil, which really completely transformed his skin.
It's the best.
Yeah, it is amazing, and it just like rebalances your pH. And then got him onto the scrub. So basically, it is marketed as a mask and a scrub because you can use it two ways. My husband and I both use it as a scrub in the shower, like a microdermabrasion scrub, because it gently exfoliates. It's so invigorating. It resurfaces your skin. It brightens. You see instant results. It's like a facial in a tube, and it's good, as I said, for men and women.
Yeah.
He has the dry skin. I have more oily combination skin, and it works for both of our different skin types. He's obsessed, as I said, he used it every morning, and it completely changed his skin.
I love that.
Soft away the dead
because for
skin
a lot of
cells,
men.
And then put the Noni Glow face oil, and it's glowing.
And you've got them doing yoga and eating healthy.
Yoga was our actual first official date.
First of all, he was in
And
love
he'd
with you from the
never-
moment he saw you at that party, at that dinner party.
We were there for Louis Vuitton, and that's where we met because we were sitting next to each other. I'd been broken up with Orlando for a year, and literally sparks were flying between us, so much so that the candle, like, and the flowers started, like, burning. And we had to, like, put the
It's
fire
a sign.
out. We're like, woo!
Woo. Hey, we're still flaming it ever
We're
since.
still
Here we
cooling
go.
down over here.
Isn't that cool? Life
Oh,
takes
it
so
is.
many neat twists and turns.
No,
I
it
love
is.
that.
Because
Well,
at the time, I never thought that I just thought, oh, you know, I'm happy, I'm content, just being single and being a mom of Flynn. And then I met him, and now look, we're just so happy and so complementary to each other. We're such a good team.
they say that's when it happens.
Yeah, when you're not looking.
You're not looking. You were just
Yeah.
in it, doing you, living your
Yes.
life. And what's the key to y'all's relationship? You seem very in sync.
Well, I think our strengths and weaknesses complement each other, and we communicate really well. So if there's something that he might say that might upset me, I'll be like, ouch, like it would feel better if you could say it like this. And he'll be like,
Communication.
Communication. And then he's like, okay, I'll try that. And then he implements, and then, you know, and vice versa, you know, like we really communicate and we respect each other, and, you know, I feel very lucky.
He's lucky too. Can I ask you a stupid, vacuous question? If I were you and I ever got a fight, I would just put on my Victoria's Secret wings and I would just like walk out and say, like, do you have the wings? Are they anywhere on the premises?
They're not hiding in the closet. No, Maybe
It would be my secret weapon.
I might get some.
I just walk to the kitchen in those and be like, how do you like me now?
Yeah, how do you like me now? Yeah,
I'm
do that
kidding.
next
But
time.
I love y'all's relationship. It just
Yeah.
seems like everything in your life seems very aligned and positive. One word to describe where you are right now in your life.
Oh, I'm just very grateful.
Yeah.
You know, I just really feel so blessed and grateful for our health and our family, and
Yeah.
that's really at the end of the day what matters the most.
Now you make me cry. Gratitude is the key to
It really is.
everything.
It
It
is.
really is.